Hello viewers. So this is actually my first POE video. So if you see something weird in the way I speak, or if I repeat something, I do apologize. I am only doing this for fun because I really like this season. I really like the mods I can get from this season to push chaos damage up to the max, to more damage it has ever received. Now this is a low life instant stream build. Now as with most low life build, you will need Pain Atonement, you will need Arcane Vision, you will need Spreading Raw Jewel, two of them. You will also want a Watcher's Eye to help you survive, because one of the downside of Energy Shield is the regen, because you can't leash anything, which most likely you will die from small shots. You will survive slams. You will die from small continuous shots, which is super annoying to me. Now, as for the skill traits, there are a few things that you need to remember. You must take every mana reduction notes. That includes here, and here. You also need to take these notes. Increase the effect of non-cursed aura. Because of this, you can have 81, 81, 82 all res. Now, you want to take here and then here. These two notes this one grants you additional curse. This one you will ensure almost everything on the screen is cursed. Now this Unnatural Instinct, this part is completely optional. If you cannot afford this item, drop the notes from here. Take more damage, or just take more energy shield overall, which is, as an ES build, it's never a bad thing to have more energy shield. Now, in reality, I can drop about 2k energy shield for about 10 to 15% more damage if I take all these spell damage nodes on the map. But personally, I don't need any more damage. As you can see from the DPS, I am dealing about 3 million. I'm dealing about 3 million chaos damage per second. That may not seem like a lot, but in terms of DPS in dot damage, that translates to around 10 million damage on passive building. Now let's start with the items. Now I have min-maxed this character to a reasonable level where it will still break your bank, but it won't be impossible to. Now you will start here. This is the bow that you want for the end game. Ideally, you want a bow that does not require 190 dex, but at the time when I got this bow, unfortunately this is only one available on the market. So you want these mods on it, because these mods will give you a level 30 essence stream. Now essence stream is a chaos gem that it is most beneficial from gem level. Of course, you also need empower to get there. Now for this, you absolutely need one ring that has a socket space to host all your auras, or else you'll be run out of space. You also need Aru's Uprising, purely for the mod Discipline reserves no mana. For more damage, you want nearby enemies have negative chaos res. If it's possible, you also need the 5% reduced mana reserve. Now, just purely because we are pretty starved of mana and for this character. Now, it is also optional to get increased cooldown recovery speed, because this character really isn't the fast jumping character 100% mobile, so it's very important to have your flame dash up as fast as possible to get through things or to run through things. Because most of the times, for T14 and below maps, you can put your contagion in the main weapon, hit it, the whole screen will die. You can just fly, dash through them, hit it, dash through them, and hit it. Anything above, when you do bossing, you want to use your main essence drain skill. Now, this character, it is highly recommended to have a Veil Blight, because in this game there are a lot of unkillable monsters when they're having these immortality totems up. Veil Blight will kill the whole screen for you, which is super useful because it is almost impossible for you to aim your Ace String through a pack of 150 monsters and hit the totem inside of them. It's just not gonna happen, guys. So, it's better to have it that way. For Soul Strike, you need the plus 30 Dex, plus 120 Energy Shield, because for this build, we are highly Dex and Strength starved, so you will need those. As you can see, I'm making up for it with my onset ring. I got 35 Strength and 57 Dexterity on it. So as most Energy Shield build, you want faster startup. As you can see from mine, I have 191%. This is about as high you can get. You can probably get about 210 if you really spend the money and push the gear, but I don't think that is needed. I got 607 Energy Shield Regen, which if I get 1 or 2 more levels, I can take these. I can take more Regen Node, which is not that difference, or you can just take more Energy Shield, which is completely up to you. So I use POE Ninja to see how far my damage is compared to the rest. For some reason, it doesn't calculate my damage correctly. It only shows 508k. Maybe it's old data. I don't know, but in reality, my build does 12 million DPS on bosses. Actually, no, on normal ones, which is completely overkill. Now, when I do Shaper and Guardian, I have 7 million. Now, if I were to turn on these flasks, I would have about 8 to 9 million, which is a lot of damage. And turns out, when you get past the 5-6 million DPS mark, you can do most content in the game. I mean, this build would one-shot most bosses, 2-shot to face Shaper. So for most people, that is the most damage you could possibly get for this. As you can see, Energy Shield build are not killed by big hits. We are killed by burn, ignite, all that sort of crap. Which is why I got 3 Sorrow of Divine. Don't we love the Consecrated Ground? And plus a 40% damage increase is also nice. Now, this is my first video, so I have been doing nothing but attempt to perfect this ED build. If you got any questions about ED, leave me a message on YouTube. Like I said, this is purely for fun. This is my first build guide. If you got any questions, feel free to message me on YouTube. If you get any complaints, give me a friendly reminder. For next time, if I find some build I think is extremely fun, I will attempt to make another one. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and have a nice day.